Oh, we don't need that. What's going on, Mark? All right. Got some orders going out. I feel like an argument is being made now for increased promoted percentage for increased sales velocity. Because yesterday was another really good day. Let's see here. Got a bunch of postcards. Friday's usually good for postcards, though, so can't judge it too much. Got Halifax River Yacht Club, Daytona Beach, $14. Bunch of $10 postcards and up, which is always nice. I like that. Good morning, Kim. 78 postcard order. Boom. That's what I'm talking about. I had a 4 postcard order today. That was not too shabby. Is that it? No. That's the one. Yeah, it was a pretty good day yesterday. We're off to a pretty decent start today. No complaints. Damn, $350. That's a nice sale. I am still just listing through that recent pickup I made. I'd say about a third through it, getting it listed. It's good stuff. I mean, it's fun to list when I know that like my average card price is, in the 8s and 9s versus listing the stuff that's in the 3s and 4s. For me, although like the 2s, or sorry, the 3s and 4s definitely move quickly in a lot of cases if they're, not commons, as the sports cards world might call them. That's pretty much. Which most of my cheaper backstock is commons. Nice. New York and Expositions. Nice. That's where definitely having large quantity and somebody come in and shop your store, like, it can really pay off. Good morning, Cody and Chiquita, and I think I already mentioned Kim. Hello, everybody. But I think what I'm going to do is on Monday, I'm going to give the D-list relist on like 1,000 to 2,000 of my oldest listings, because I need to go rework those anyways, because I learned a lot since those things originally went up. So I need to go apply new knowledge to old listings, and some of them are just like crazy stupid price. Some of them are, they're really, really high quality European postcards from around the like undivided back and early divided back era, and they're probably some of the highest quality postcards I've ever come across, but it's really hard to convey that in a listing. Especially on international, and a lot of the stuff is reproductions of famous artwork, and but like heavy card stock. All right, so the eBay store that I bought out, I shipped out the changing subjects here, which, ADHD, it'll happen. I had a issue with the Stamp It Up lot that I sent out, last week at some point. Someone's like, 15 of these 27 Stamp It Up stamps are whatever. There's an issue. They're coming off. I can't use them. They need to be fixed. Blah, 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 blah. I'm like, okay, that's fine. Just go ahead and open a return. This was $10 shipped. All right. She still has 12 usable stamps out of this for $10. After shipping, that's like 50 cents per stamp. She didn't provide any photos. And then she comes back and asks me for a partial refund. And I'm like, you know what? No. Just send them back. I'll go ahead and relist these at, something closer to market rate. I'm happy to pay the shipping to get them back. I mean, as it is, you're paying around 50 cents a stamp right now. Just provide some context for her. And we'll see what happens. I had another lovely message from somebody on a postcard that I had. It is on a Delaware postcard. It's a real photo of an antique automobile, but it's an older Kodak paper photo of a much older photograph. And at one time it had been in a antique store or whatever. It had a price on the back. I don't remove prices. I don't think Mark does either. And it's like, this is a reproduction photo, blah, 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 on Kodak paper. I have good money on it. It's a unique postcard. They're like, I offer you, and then it's got $2.50 written on the back. I offer you $3. And I'm like, you know what? I counteroffer with, you're never buying from me anymore. And I'm going to share your name with other sellers who don't like dealing with rude customers. So, and then what was the other thing that he said in this message? It was, let's find it here. It was gold. Reprint. Your name fits. Thank you. So Oak Ridge _45 If you don't like dealing with rude customers, you may want to consider adding this jackhole to your lockfitters list. Oh, the Stampin' Up person. This person is pushing for a refund without providing any photos. Yeah. I'm not going to do that. What's up, Mickey's Finds? Harry Humstone. Good morning, everybody. Yeah, if there's a delivery scan, you don't have a leg to stand on, and you can't just ask somebody to give you money back without any sort of like photographic evidence of the issue that you're describing. You can't just say, "I've got a problem. Give me money." That's not how it works. That's not how any of it works. Let's see how much. Oh, that's good. All right. How can you just not like it and it was stolen from your porch? There are some, let me tell you. And this is a $10 item. Like, I could just as easily refund it and be done with it. But when you come at me with partial refund, when you lead with it, right? If she came to me and said, "There's a problem with my order. Here's what I have. This is here's some photos of the issue that I'm describing. What can we do about this?" I would probably say, how would a partial refund work for you? But since there was no photos and she led with partial refund, or actually just asked for a refund first. She didn't make any mention of partial refund until I said, nope, just return it. But she kind of put me in a position where I had no choice but to do that. When you just say, I would like a refund, and then also give me no photographic evidence, nothing. I can't just go on your word that there's damage to the item. Buster Wiley, so much to say this morning. What? You want to go in here? What? Okay, we'll get you a treat. I have to buy my freedom. Let me just print this label. All right, 1 second, y'all. I'll be right back. Come on. Yeah, I know. Come on. So, yeah. Yeah, I agree with that. I don't go back and forth either. I've just kept... I respond to the messages, but I just say, open or return. And I mean, you know, at least in my communication with the customer, I don't get emotional about it. In real life, I get irked. But it's not like I'm not going to lose sleep over it. It's a good thing to talk about for the live stream. So thank you, Stampin' Up lady, for filling the dead air for me today. What's up, Cameron? Thank you, Mickey. So first class, typically what I do is I just shipped a couple of them that way, but I'll show you real quick. So I got me one. This is a top loader. I put template on it because this is my template for cutting cardboard flats to size. So when I'm doing a first class postcard, cardboard sandwich, This is a 45 RPM record sleeve. I basically am just like making a sandwich, like I'm sending the kids off to school, putting it in a sandwich bag. I throw my thank you card in there. I seal it up with these little stamps I print off my stickers I print off my label printer. This is a slightly larger photo mailer, right? This is a 6x9 photo mailer. So it's more rigid than the typical first class ones. This is, or not first class, standard envelope, right? These are a little bit flimsier, thinner. This is heavier cardstock. So I use these on the ones that are more valuable or going first class or need extra protection. And then if I really want to get crazy, I put it in one of these 6x9 eBay bubble mailers. If it's like, usually like, if it's going international or 20 or 30 bucks or more, I'll put it then in one of these. And this fits in one of these, no problem. So there's I have a whole video actually on the postcards only thing. And it's something like, you know, I made it before standard envelope came out, but it's basically like titled something like, you know, how I ship postcards to maintain top rated seller or something like, it's something like that. That's probably a little more involved than a lot of sellers do, but I was doing it that way just because I sell such a variety of stuff. And I will say this, it's resulted in a lot of good feedback. So nobody's ever complained to me that it was not protected when they received that package. No problem, Dreamy Buys. And you know what? When you sell that first card for like really good money, it's like crack cocaine. Yeah. So for Mark, for me, and I'm gonna say this is gonna sound somewhat sarcastic, but it's absolutely the truth. I used to watch on Popeye's channel. He used to do like buy off eBay and then do like unboxing, and his criticisms of their shipping was like, one, I always thought it was hilarious, but it was also like, when I started shipping stuff, I was like, I was like, what would Popeye do? Like, what would not make Popeye's postcards angry? And so I was like, all right, I want to make sure that these are, and I started devising like what I thought would be a nice package to receive. So that's kind of where my method came up. Like, I knew I wasn't just gonna like throw it in a paper envelope. And I was already using the rigid flats for some stuff. And I thought it did a good job protecting, and pretty much started from the get-go shipping in top loaders. I didn't want to send out like loose postcards. It's probably it's definitely a step above what a lot of sellers out there do, and you know it doesn't go unnoticed. You know, when you have a collector who maybe buys 100 or so postcards a month or even a year, and the vast majority of those postcards just come loose in an envelope, which is in reality what happens. Mark could probably tell you how he got most of those postcards. I really wanted to do something that helped me stand apart. So and yeah, it cost me like an extra 20 cents, maybe 20, 30 cents per card. But I think that it pays itself back, even if I get like 1 to 2% return customers. All right, postcards all done. Let's move on. Got some doggy diapers. Yeah. All right, these are some doggy diapers. Is what they are. These were from the eBay seller that I bought out some time ago, and they're doggy diapers. What more can one say about doggy diapers? Well, one can say that they take 2 years to sell at $8.99 plus shipping. So whatever the opposite of a bolo is, that's a bolo. If you can get them for nothing and they can be listed for you without you actually having to do anything, then I would say go ahead and sell them and ship them. But if you're out at a garage sale and somebody's selling them for 25 cents, as long as you've got 2 years to spare and about a half a cubic foot of storage space for a $9 item, well, you go ahead and pick up them doggy diapers. I know dogs need diapers too. I'm just saying, as a reseller item, so I can almost guarantee that these were initially bought for the dog of the person I bought these for. And then they ended up not needing them, or they didn't fit, or whatever. And she was like, I'll just resell them on eBay. And so she listed them, and they went into a bin, and then they were forgotten about. And then I come along, and I buy up all the inventory, and at the bottom of one of them bins is some doggy diapers. All right. Also from that seller, this one's actually not too bad. This is Disney's Growing Up Healthy with Goofy on the front. This is from 19 Diggity 2. '70s is my guess. Probably 70s. No, Philly Flipper. I have only listed 15 things this morning. They're all postcards. Good morning, Sal. I don't know why I always want to call you Phil. I know your name's not Phil. It's the whole. It says Phil in the first two parts of both of your names. That's why. It gets my lines crossed. All right, what's next? Sold this bad. Man, this thing took. I showed this yesterday, but a bunch of you weren't there yesterday. So this is very nice sale. This is a box, unpunched, unused, 1970s Marvel wax pack cards. Has a little bit of damage right here. You can see the crease in there. But this was never actually used for display. I bought this from a Buys-A-Lot auction last year when he was still on Facebook. I think I paid like $60 for it. Took over a year to sell, but sold finally for damn good money. Yeah, Mark, my so I have I probably have more sleeves than I have postcards right now. My so I what I do for shipping, and I right now I've got most of, I'd say half of my postcards are all stored in rigid top loaders. So I am not going to worry about that right now. That is not an expense I'm going to put any more money into. I also buy, since I'm using them really for shipping only, I buy them used. And they come out the last time I bought was maybe a month ago, and I'm almost through it. I probably got about 50 left or so, and I did the same thing with some penny ones, and it was like an entire medium flat rate box. What did I pay for it? A full medium flat rate, and there ended up being like, I don't know, 15 or 20 sealed packs of 100. I paid $63 plus 14 shipping, and I mean it's probably 10,000 sleeves maybe in there. They are used, and then for the rigid ones, those come up used all the time. And I got 400 for 90. Wait, 400 for 91 shipped. So it's definitely below market rate for where they're at now, not where I used to be buying them. But I also have probably 3,000 that cards are currently in right now. So since I'm moving away from storage in rigid mailers, I'm set for probably a year on rigid mailers. So which is good. It was a good thing that I spent the first year of selling postcards of storing every single one in a rigid mailer, as incredibly unnecessary as that was, it ended up working out in my favor at the end of the day. So yeah, because I was buying from I'm gonna use that box. I'm gonna use. I was buying from Cardboard Gold for a long time, and I really like their product. They got here. I got my shipments in 2 days, like a real 2 days, not a Bubble Boy 2 days. We're gonna have to sacrifice some boxes anyways. I like this. Alex, yes, that's nice, good, strong, rigid cardboard. But yeah, Cardboard Gold is on that same backstock schedule right now, and their prices are up 30% from when I was buying it from them more heavily. So it's not economical for me to buy if I can avoid it at this point. So I'm not. And if I happen to sell through what I have before prices come back down, honestly, that's going to be a really good problem to have. All right, I'm going to do that. There we go. And might as well get an extra little bit in there. Man, that is some freaking good cardboard. Panasonic color gaming TV with remote for $2. I know what that is. That's awesome. Yeah, everything. The whole sports card craze has really, and but here, I mean, I'm going to say this is that bubble is going to burst again. History, sports cards are never going to go away, but I mean, that bubble is going to burst hard. Not as hard as NFTs, but it's a bigger bubble than NFTs. This is some just HP photo paper. I got this at the yard sale a few weeks back. 50 cents. Sold for $15. a couple days ago, I sold a mechanical Pentax pencil for like $23 that came out of a whatchamacallit, little pencil box that I had. These came out of the same pencil box. They are vintage Koh-i-Noor drafting lead holders. They're not pencils. You put this like these colored leads in it. So there's red and 2 reds and a yellow in there currently. They're like grease pencils. They're for drafting. These sold global shipping program internationally, $24.95 plus $5 shipping. Somebody paid $56 all in for these. Where are they going? Let's find out. United Kingdom. Which is weird they paid so much for that because my shipping to the UK, but the benefit when it's going to the UK is that they deal with, on the global shipping program, they deal with VAT tax and all that stuff. So it makes sense. It's good to know your all-in cost when you're buying internationally versus like having some surprise at customs. But goes to show, list your death pile. That's $50 I made out of that little pencil box. Probably been sitting in my backstock for 2 years, I want to say. Maybe not that long. But, and there's still a cross mechanical pencil to sell out of that for like, it's up for $25 or so. And there's still the pencil box itself, which is very nice. Like, and I think up for $30. So that little box was $100 just sitting there waiting to make me money. This is another one of these X-Men Mutant Genesis series. That's not going to fit in there, is it? Yeah, well, we might need 2 of them. This came from the yard sale 2 weeks ago where I bought all the action figures. I am in the black for that entire day, so this is all profit, as is the next item, which is what really makes me happy. Come on. Why don't you just cooperate? Come on. There we go. Tap, tap, tap. There we go. And actually, I've got the perfect box for this upstairs that I needed to bring down anyways to use. So you guys are going to have to hold tight for just a sec while I go get it. So these were bad buys from last year. I signed up for Bambox, and honestly, like, it was okay, kind of a ripoff. I thought I was getting something that I was not really getting. They send you stuff like this, like art from some fan art collection, something signed by somebody who the hell knows. Fan art card. This is a Mark Melton did the art. Who's Mark Melton? Who cares? So this is that. Here is, this one is signed by, I guess it's somebody who drew the turtles. So I got one of those. I got, this was out of one of those band boxes. This one I actually kind of like. And then I have the, this is actually probably the coolest thing I got, which is, if you guys are fans of Breaking Bad or Better Call Saul, the like fake license plate thing is cool. But for like $40 a month, ain't nothing that cool. Oh, and of course it doesn't fit in that. All of that for nothing. Yep, that'll work. Thought I grabbed a different box for this. But these are good for like shipping books and stuff. So that's the best thing to come out of those stupid boxes. Not a big fan of subscription. Oh, also I got a Tiger King enamel pin. That was cool too. I kept that. my hope was to get something out of there that I could sell, and honestly, there was nothing. So bad by my part. I was doing some Funko Pops at the time, and I think I thought I was going to get some Funko Pops out of the deal, which was not the case. I got 0 Funko Pops out of the deal. This one action figure that just took me 20 minutes sold for $10.95 plus 6 shipping. Well, it looks like somebody just bought 3 postcards from me. Is it the same guy? Yes, it is. Is he still shopping? He is. All right, on to our last item, which is the best of the items today. Un momento, por favor. This here Vitamix behind me sold for $219 plus shipping. I bought this at the same weekend I got all the action figures and stuff. Bought it for $30. But since I'm already in the black on the whole weekend, it's pretty much all profit, so not too shabby. Lobster had a super busy weekend. He's alive. He has family coming into town, a sick kid, probably has to go to Walmart like 4 times in the next 48 hours. You know, usual lobster stuff. All right, how are we gonna do this one? Well, first, I'm gonna make sure I can get that smudge off of there. without taking off the print. Good. All right. You know what? It's a little large. It's actually pretty perfect. Going to be using the Primetime Treasure Hunter Super Secret putting a cap on your box using a part of the box that's the same size as the box. So You go there. This is the super secret primetime treasure hunter cut out two sides of your box, cutting out the middle part of your box. Ultra secret box resizing method that the post office doesn't want you to know about. And then using the middle part of the box to reinforce the rest of the box. Because the box resizing is made out of bullshit. Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't a perfect cut. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Awful lot of cardboard here. We don't need all of it. Boom, and gone. to give that a quick little extra bit of protection. Nice. One more. I feel like that's a Tommy amount of tape. Maybe even a little more. But we've basically hidden all the branding, turned a Walmart box into an eBay box. I need to cover up mostly covered, the barcode here. Where'd the other one go? There she is. And all of them. And that is how I pack a Vitamix. Probably not how you should. Pretty sure that's a 16, 12, 12. Indeed. So 16, 14, 16, 14, 12. And since we've now fired FedEx, you're going UPS ground, which actually works out a little bit cheaper. I even got paid for my effort on the shipping, which I wouldn't have on FedEx. So there you go. Nope, Mark, I put the thank you card in the picture before I bubble wrapped it. Hey, Lantark Picker. I don't want a 3-inch tape gun. Boom. I think that's it. Lester, come here. You want to say hi to the peeps? Yeah? Come on. Come on. Hey. What's going on? You want to show them your paws? You gonna bite my nose? So that's all I got for you, folks. Things are shipped. Yep, there we go. He's got limited forms of communication. It's just his way of saying, I like you. Which is all well and good, as long as I'm not sleeping or he draws blood, both of which have happened. Right? Yeah, Wendy Lou is probably asleep on top of her tower right now, is my guess. Yeah, folks, yeah, that's going to be it. We're done. Thanks, everybody. I hope you all have a great weekend. Go find some good stuff to sell. Do some listing. Q4 is right around the corner. So I would say if you got stuff to list it, because people are buying this weekend. From what I've seen, last few days, could be buyers coming back onto the platform, which is a good thing. But you can't sell it if you don't list it, so get it up. Yes, I hear you. We'll get you some treats in a minute. So that's going to be all. Thanks, everybody. Have a great weekend. Peace out. Bye.